Hey, I'm Seth.
I'm John.
And we're with A Sense of Purpose. Currently on tour for the Explicit Content Road Show with Downswing and ENOX.
We're out here in Chicago, and this is our van.
We so affectionately call her Jennifer Vaniston. The trailer, that's like the BBL, so big, like Brazilian butt lift, so that's just the ass where we keep all of our stuff. She's about 6 years old, she's seen a lot of miles. I would probably compare this to a starter home for an emerging metalcore band that hopes to get on the road more often in the future.
You can fit so many idiots in one of these things.
Endless amounts of idiots. We're inside the van right now. We're kind of in the command center. So Nick, who's our drummer, he's the guy who's doing all of the driving all of the time. So we would like to split it up, but this is his baby.
He handles the heavy machinery.
He's a driver for his full-time job as well. So naturally, he doesn't trust anyone else in this van to do any of the driving, which is totally fine with us.
It also just so happens that he's straight edge, so he's always sober, which comes in handy all the time.
He does most of his driving at night, with normally a break around 2 a.m., and then it's usually, 5-6 hours of sleep, then he's back up and on the road.
We're talking truck stops, we're talking loves, we're talking
loves, we're talking Flying J,
we're talking Walmart back alleys.
Yeah, wherever we can sleep, comfortably, I guess, as comfortable as we can be given that we're sleeping just in the van. Mm-hmm. We do have a working system here in the vehicle, but the Bluetooth speaker is more for at the end of the night if we're done and we want to go ahead and just continue to listen to music and everything. You can just connect to it with Bluetooth from your phone. We do listen to some, just the more common everyday metalcore bands, the big ones in the genre, but we also kind of like to switch it up because, again, I'm not going to say it can wear on your ears, but we're listening to metalcore music all the time. We're playing it, we're touring with metalcore bands. We do like to mix it up, so Nick will play ska, you might hear reggae. Sometimes we'll turn on Pantera. Sometimes I'll put Cemetery Gates on repeat 5 times in a row.
That's its own niche genre of metal.
Yeah, it's metal, but sometimes it might be Cemetery Gates on repeat 5 times so you can listen to the greatest guitar solo ever written. We accept all genres.
I also keep noise-canceling headphones in the back, so I can listen to whatever I want.
We always keep the hot sauce handy. It's always within arm's reach. Sometimes it's on my person. Went into a diner earlier today.
We did, this is true.
Went to a diner earlier today. I brought my own hot sauce. And when they asked for it, they're like, "Oh, you came prepared." So I always come correct with this. This is Heritage Farms. This is a Cleveland staple. So if you find it, if you happen to be in Cleveland, you find it, pick it up. So
Heritage Fair.
Heritage Fair. It's very garlic forward. But yeah, this comes with us pretty much everywhere. I also have a lunchbox, and I keep the chula in there too, just in case I want some of that authentic Mexican flavor. We do have some liquid IV and some hydration packs in here. So
this stuff's great.
Yeah, it comes in clutch, especially if you happen to have knocked back one too many drinks the night before. So you got to stay hydrated.
If you're feeling a little sicky from the lack of sleep,
and that kind of segues into you just got some of your everyday items. Obviously, when you're sleeping in a van and you're sleep deprived, you don't have the best nutritional options readily available.
So we use Advil to supplement.
So some days you're gonna feel shitty. So you might have a scratchy throat or something. So we got some cough drops.
Ricola. So here we are back again in the midsection, the abdomen of the van. Some good stuff happens here. This is kind of, I don't know, we would call this Nick's bedroom. It's also kind of Kyle's bedroom sometimes. We are a 5-piece band, but tonight we are a 4-piece band. We often tour as a 4-piece band due to scheduling things and whatnot. So it kind of varies on who's going to be here. But, general scattered of belongings. We do have some Cleveland Browns representation. Got a nice drum head. We stopped by we have an overpriced drum head, sorry, let me correct. We went to a small-time music store today, and they did help us out, but their selection was very limited and very expensive.
This is not a glowing endorsement.
This is not a glowing endorsement. They shall remain nameless.
So, this is my bench here. Kind of same thing. Again, we're kind of challenged for space, so we kind of utilize the spaces in between just to put all of our shit. So just your standard duffel bag, a couple pair of kicks. My sleeping arrangement, so also shout out Shout out Tribe. So, got a Cleveland Indians, now the Guardians blanket here. I'm going to be introducing you to Chris. He's the main songwriter in the band, guitarist. He's also does vocals as well, and he's just right here.
Oh, hello. I didn't realize we had company. Hey everyone, Chris, playing A Sense of Purpose. This is my bunk here. I was playing my Nintendo Switch. Breath of the Wild, Legend of Zelda. As you can see, I have your typical pillows, assortment of things that are comfortable to lay on as one needs. More importantly, I have a collection of snacks acquired from, I believe it was a Family Dollar, or was it Dollar General?
Dollar General.
Yeah, Dollar General. I do want us to get an endorsement. Snack Factory, the Buffalo Wing Pretzel Crisps. Highly recommend, one of the best snacks in existence. You know, you got your classic animal cookies, your knockoff Pringles, all kinds of snacks, gotta have those on the road. Phone chargers, gotta have water, gotta hydrate, and you know, that's about it.
It's me, I'm John, welcome to Cribs. So here I am. If you notice, mine's an XL bench. We've got an extra little bit of length because I got these daddy long legs, you see. I also don't mind sleeping in the back. I also often sit back here while we're driving, kind of to the dismay of my bandmates, because they're all up there chatting and listening to tunes a lot of the time while I kind of rest and recover and just kind of chill out back here. So, I mean, yeah, scattering of possessions and all that, sleeping bag, the stage bag, I've got my coat and the duffel and all that. Down here, when we're in Chicago, this is where I keep my Lou Malnati's pizza. We keep this deep dish on me. And it slaps, it's fantastic. Yeah, heavenly impressed with that. I also have my bag of my snacks down here. Got the green teas, got the goldfish, classic, a staple. We got some melatonin gummies to assist with the sleeping, more on that. The graham crackers, I'm trying something out on this run that I haven't done before with the squeezable Jif, which has been an interesting one. It doesn't require knives though, which is really helpful when you are in the back of a van. Yeah, the green tea, we got some alkaline water because you don't want to be basic, right? You know, away from home all this time. Some other essentials, I guess, you know, the mobile chargers, or the extended batteries and whatnot. And this is a new one too. This is a white noise machine. And it kind of literally has helped me kind of sleep like a baby. Really tunes out the snoring.
So our van is protected by proven locks. These are puck covers, and they actually are installed and secured so that the key side is facing down. You can never spend too much money on these locks to protect your gear. These things are pretty much foolproof, hard to cut off. If someone wants to access the trailer, they're going to have to cut the latches off, which is too big a pain in the ass for them to actually probably do.
Also a complete pain in the ass is putting them on and taking them off.
But
it's worth it. Well worth it.
This is the inside of our trailer. It's a little bare, again, a little minimalist.
Yeah, we have already loaded for this evening, so all of our gear is in the venue.
Yeah. And aside from that, the stuff we keep in here, again, a little minimalist, but we kind of just try to travel light, take what we need, want to be self-sufficient. We got 2 coolers here. This one provided to us by Chris, and there's really nothing in there, I don't think, except for sparkling water right now. So his is definitely the more bare of the two. This is my cooler that I brought, and this one gets a little more funky.
Oh yeah, it does.
So, but ice is melted, so in here, we have oat milk, we got some cheeses and butter, and we have eggs, and there's some booze in there. So I bring some of those breakfast essentials because I have a 1960s Coleman gas grill, or gas stove. So believe it or not, this thing is actually functional. We haven't used it yet on this run, but I've used it plenty. Our plan tomorrow on our off date is to occupy probably a campsite or something for the day, and I'll probably whip up some breakfast for the boys on this, and then we'll probably grill out using grills at the campsite later. So yeah, this thing is
slinging glizzies.
Slinging glizzies. Yeah, but this thing is it's a relic, but it's reliable.
Thanks for hanging out with us. We've been A Sense of Purpose. This has been our van.
Follow us on our social media platforms. It could just be found, whether it's Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, just by typing in ASOP Band, ASOP Band. You'll be up to date on all that we got going on if you just follow us there. Be sure to give a listen to our latest record that we put out last year on March 18th. That's All the Grief Was Gone. It's a banger from front to back. So yeah, get that in your rotation.
Thanks for hanging out.